Hey everyone, it's Frankie-Lou. I'm coming to you today from the very messy Grow To Gather Homestead garden where I'm preparing, sorry about that, where I'm preparing to do some of my fall bed prep. We have had a couple of snowfalls here, but it's a beautiful day today, so it's a good day to get some of those last minute chores done before the true winter hits. Now I have about 30 raised beds here, so I'm going to show you my way of dealing with these beds to get them so that they're nice. Somebody really wants to hang out. So that they'll be really well nourished for spring planting. Okay. My method isn't just easy and fast. It actually, over the years, I've discovered it provides the most nourishment and keeps my soil nice and living. Okay, a lot of people refer to it as chop and drop, and that's pretty much what I do. What we're looking at here is a 4x4 bed that I had lots and lots of beets and carrots and garlic around the edge. Rather than I know a lot of people really like to till their beds, but I don't do that. I've found that it saves a lot of time for me, and I maintain my soil structure a lot more if I don't till the beds. What I do is I try to return some of the nourishment that went into these plants that grew in here back to the soil. I pull everything up, pull it off for a minute. I lay down some nice compost. We have a whole video about creating compost if you're interested, called Creating Compost. And then I place dead matter back on top of my beds. And that is it, okay? I used to till every year. I still do allow my chickens to come in and till in the spring, and they love it. And my cat seems to think she's a chicken. She likes to till my beds for me as well. But this I have found not only time saving, but I get the best results. So if it saves time and also get great results, why not? Now, one thing I do want to also stress, I do follow what I like to call the 3 C's of planting, and this is where I have to keep records. I know that I kept beets, carrots, garlic, and I grew some sunflowers in here as well in this bed. That's not what I'm going to be growing in this bed next year. I believe if I look at my crop rotation, I keep a chart that I'm going to be doing probably beans and peas and stuff, legumes in here this next season. Yes, so one of those C's is crop rotation. Another one of those C's is composting, which I'm going to do here, and the last one is companion planting. So I like to maintain healthy beds by planting flowers and planting plants together that do well together. For instance, I like to plant garlic around and onions around the edges of my carrots and beets, because I find that it helps to keep the pests down in here. So I've always done that, and it always does a great job of helping with that. So I'm just going to do it really quickly here. I'll time lapse this so you can see just how quickly I can get one bed ready here, because I'm not going to be digging. Okay, it's called the no dig method for a reason, and I do really love it. Obviously, in the beds that I had potatoes, they get dug up, right? Because you got to get your potatoes out. But this was, as I said, beets and carrots. I just pulled them up. This bed fed my family so many times this year. Now it's my turn to feed it. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show you how we do that here. You're going to have to move, little missy. You are. Okay. And this is the compost that I've created. I'm going to lay this down first before I do my next step. Okay, that didn't take long, did it? Now I have to put dead plant matter on here, because this was beets and carrots, and so much of the plant matter was actually taken away. I'm actually going to borrow some stuff from some of my other beds, like my rhubarb, some of my rhubarb leaves, some of my old asparagus branches that don't have seeds on it, and I'm just going to lay that on top of here. Okay, That didn't take long at all, according to my clock here. Just way easier to bring her out than to actually listen to her making all that noise. There you go. Okay. So, yes, that didn't take long at all. That was about 8 minutes to lay all of that matter down in the bed. And why, some people want to say, well, why are you putting that dead matter down? Well, it helps to retain the moisture in the bed from the snow. And as the snow lands on this and melts, because we get a lot of Chinooks here, we get a lot of melt, nutrition that's in that dry matter will actually leach into this bed. Okay? And meanwhile, all that soil structure is staying intact, but it's also being nourished. Okay? So it's the best of all worlds. Fast, nourishing, and easy. Okay? So, and it more closely resembles what Mother Nature does, and I think she knows a little bit more about this stuff than I do. Just as a recap, what we do to keep our beds healthy here, we practice the 3 C's: crop rotation, compost, and companion planting. And we also do this chop and drop method and no-till method for keeping the soil nice and healthy. Okay, and it's just imperative that I do this to all the beds before the snow is actually here for good. But as you can see, because it takes so little time, that's not going to be a problem. Okay, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions about this or anything else that's going on here at the homestead, let us know. And as always, hope you take this chance to grow together today. Yeah? Can you say bye? You're such a silly girl.